unnoticed, his eyes fixed on Isabel and Mark as they shared their first dance. His heart pounded with a mix of jealousy and desperation. As the music faded, Adrian approached the couple, his expression calm but his eyes burning with intensity. "Congratulations," he said, his voice smooth but hollow. "Can I have a word with my sister?" Mark hesitated, sensing the tension, but Isabel nodded. "It's okay," she said. "I'll be right back." Adrian led Isabel outside, away from the prying eyes of the guests. Once they were alone, his facade crumbled. "Why did you do this?" he asked, his voice breaking. "Why did you betray me?" "I didn't betray you, Adrian," Isabel said gently. "I'm trying to live my life. You need to let me go." "I can't," Adrian said, his hands trembling. "You're my everything, Isabel. I can't lose you." "You're not losing me," she said, tears streaming down her face. "But this isn't right. You need to let go." Adrian shook his head, his desperation turning to anger. "I won't let him take you from me," he said, pulling the knife from his pocket. "Adrian, no!" Isabel cried, backing away. But it was too late. Mark, sensing something was wrong, rushed outside just in time to see Adrian lunging toward Isabel. Without hesitation, Mark stepped in front of her, the blade sinking into his chest. He fell to the ground, blood staining his white shirt. Isabel screamed, dropping to her knees beside Mark as Adrian stood frozen, the knife slipping from his hand. "What have I done?" he whispered, his voice shaking. The police arrived minutes later, arresting Adrian as Isabel cradled Mark's lifeless body. The wedding guests watched in stunned silence, their joyous celebration turned into a nightmare. Adrian was charged with murder and sentenced to life in prison. Isabel, shattered by the loss of her husband and the betrayal of her brother, moved away from Willow Creek, seeking solace in a place far from the memories that haunted her. Years later, she visited Adrian in prison, their conversation filled with pain and regret. "Why, Adrian?" she asked, tears in her eyes. "Why did it have to end like this?" "Because I loved you," he said, his voice barely a whisper. "And I couldn't let you go." As Isabel left the prison, she felt a sense of closure. Though the scars of the past would never fully heal, she vowed to live a life worthy of the love she'd lost. What are your thoughts on this heartbreaking story? Can love ever justify such actions? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more gripping tales and life lessons.